this is a very nice car. This is the new VW GTI Club Sport, and I'm actually here for the launch of the Club Sport GTI and the Club Sport 45 edition, but also VW have brought down some gems. One of those is the Mark 1 Golf GTI, and we're going to have a go. Back in the day when this car was first released, the Mark 1 Golf was unveiled at the Frankfurt Auto Show in 1975. 2 years later is when we first started to see deliveries to the UK. Now, there's an argument to say that the Mark 1 GTI was and always will be the original hot hatch king, because in the 70s, when people saw this thing, everyone wanted to get their hands on it. Now, back in the 70s, they sold 1,500 units within their the first year of sale, but they loved it so much that those units tripled over the subsequent 2 years. Let's go take a look. Now, when I told you they had something special here, look at this, an original Mark 1 GTI from the 70s. Absolutely stunning. I mean, just look at this car's condition. This is in better condition than I am. In fact, this car is older than I am, and it looks better than I do, and its bodywork is in better nick than me. Unbelievable. This car has got 45,000 miles on it. That's it. It is literally one of those precious fleet cars that rarely gets taken out, and I've got the chance to drive this. Now, as I said earlier on, this back in the 70s, major hit. If you had one of these in the 70s, you were winning in life. And I can see why. Just look at the shape of this thing. It looks absolutely stunning. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, in fact. But what about kind of what do you get from it, right? So this is a 1.8 litre, 4-cylinder. In its heyday, 112 PS, 103 foot-pound of torque. Mega little thing, 0 to 60 in 9 seconds, which at the time, come on, 9 seconds? I mean, that's solid, isn't it? That's a decent acceleration. I mean, those 3 letters, GTI, back in the 70s, changed things massively for VW by creating this, an icon for the future. Not only at the time a style icon, but a performance icon. This thing would go all the way and top out 110 miles per hour, which nowadays in new money is absolutely nothing, but back in the day, it was solid. It's just such a pretty car, and I can't fathom the condition this car is in for 40 plus years of age. I mean, as I said earlier, I'm here for the launch of the GTI Club Sport 45 edition, because it's 45-year anniversary. And as a bit of a kind of token gesture, VW brought out all of their press and heritage fleet, and this is one of them. And it's just superb. I mean, but look at the lines. The Golf GTI, it has such beautiful sharp lines as well. You've got the wide arches here, which back in the day would have looked so cool. So much visibility from these big glass windows, and just taking a look at the rear as well. It just looks elegant. It looks very special, and that's what this is. This is a very special car. This Golf GTI from the 70s is definitely a piece of history that I'm terrified to drive, because I don't want to break it, because it's insane. But that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to take this out for a drive, and yeah, let's hope for the best. Let me show you the interior, because it's very nice in here too. Oh my God, this is amazing. This is literally amazing. I just can't, this is such an iconic car. I mean, this was one of those poster boy cars that if you knew about the Golf GTI, you were going to be a petrol head when you were older. That's 100% fact. But everything works. I mean, even the clock still works. 45,000 miles on this thing. Original Blaupunkt head unit. It's mad. Absolutely mad. Right, of course, we get this beautiful 5-speed gearbox as well with the original Golf gear stick. The clutch feels, well, it's going to feel like it is for 70s car, quite heavy. Throw on the gearbox is extremely long. We're going to find out now just how well. Let's take it for a drive. I can't wait any longer. Where's the keys? Where have I put the keys? Where's the keys? Oh, here we go. Let's do it. You ready? Come on, baby. There she is. Oh, listen to it. Wow. Let's get this over here slowly. Of course, this car has no power steering, all of that kind of stuff, all the Gucci driver assist that we have now. You get nothing in this little thing. And it's just, oh, It just feels so special. Now, I've driven a lot of cars as part of my kind of YouTube career, if you like, but I don't think there's been one quite like this. So old, in such perfect condition. It still drives like an absolute little dream. All its quirks are super long throws, but I don't care about any of that. I can just picture myself back in the 70s, just cruising around, enjoying life. I mean, look at the difference right in front of us. That's 45 years ahead. That's the future. This is the past. Do a little first, because I don't want to accelerate too hard, because this is, I mean, I feel bad almost driving it. Wow! I tell you what, guys, for an acceleration for a car that's over 40 years old, she's still got it. She's still got it. I mean, look, even the steering, I have to admit, and I'm trying to go back, you know, back in the day, because I drive a lot of cars now, you know, new modern cars. But if I take what I have here and I looked at it 40 years ago, I would be so impressed. And this is why this car sold so many units, because it is just such a brilliant, at its time it was so advanced. It provided you with such style, but it provided you with the performance back then. We're 8 generations in now. Yet this for me still feels just as special as some of the new stuff. In fact, it feels more special than some of the new stuff that's come out, because it takes you back all those years ago and it makes you really think just what this car would have been like to drive back in the day. Now, there's no surprise that the desire for this kind of car, in fact, really and truly, I think nowadays, with all of the new petrol car engines that are coming out, the EV hype, the death of the combustion engine, we're seeing cars like the Mark 1 GTI and other older generation vehicles kind of make a return. You know, we're seeing them on the market, but at silly money. I mean, I think this car, in its day, if you wanted to buy it new, I think it would cost you about £5,000. That's old money. Obviously, that doesn't account for inflation and the fact that cost of living has gone up. If you wanted to buy one of these now, I don't even know how much it would cost, particularly this one. This one's got to be worth some cash. It's definitely got to be worth some cash. All right, we've got a little bit of a national speed limit road. Drop it into second. Give it a little punch. Not too much, but... It presses on, man. It pushes on. And we've got a 5-speed manual. Brilliant. You know, they could have done it with a 4-speed, but they went 5-speed, and you know, we're talking 5-speed cars 40 years ago. This is one of those pinch yourself moments, genuinely. Driving the Mark 1 Golf GTI. When I was growing up, this was a car that my dad used to talk about. You know, I know everyone used to, automotive journalists back in the day were like, Mark 1 GTI, Mark 1 GTI. And now I'm getting to drive one. This truly is a special moment. It really is. Right, let's press on. It's just sensational. Taking the corner, let's see what kind of roll we have. Wow. Yes, of course there's a bit of roll, but it still takes them well. Wow. What a little car. What a little car. A couple more corners, look at this. Drop it down into 4th gear. Slow her down into 3rd. Coming around, listen to that exhaust. Wow. You can tell by the smile. You can't fake the smile. This has been an experience. This has genuinely been an incredible experience. Anyway, guys, I'm going to take this car back now to the VW area. I'm going to cruise it back. This is too special for me to want to kind of keep ragging. I've had my fun with it. I've got to respect it for what it is and the condition it's in. I just credit VW for even bringing it out. It's just such a special car which packs so much emotion and character with such a line of legacy and history. And it just felt fitting to drive this car just after I've driven the 45 GTI Club Sport. If you haven't seen that review, make sure to check it out. It's on the channel. My name's been Steph. You guys have been awesome. Thank you so much. Please make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you all very soon on the next one. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.